What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're going to look at the three different gold farms that's all unique, and they drop a lot of items of interest. I've been making a killing on this for many years now, and still to this day, it's very relevant because I'm in the middle of making retail content again, and I want to feature farms that I consider to be good at this state of the game, because it's no secret that when we haven't had any proper content for a while, and we're just waiting for the next expansion to the game, a lot of markets die out. But there's still a lot of great ways to make gold. Now, if you want a compilation of all the best ways to make gold right now in retail, consider picking up the 0 to 10 million gold guide. It's a gold guide that I've been developing for many years now, and every single time there's new content, like a new patch or a new expansion, I update the gold guide for free and send it automatically to your mail. So if that sounds interesting, you can find that linked down below in the description. But the items that I want to talk about in today's video is the items, mainly the items needed to get the auction house in your garrison, which a lot of people are doing for many reasons. First of all, people want to get the achievements that comes with the garrison, and people, they want to be on the auction house in their garrison where there's no lag, no latency at all. So a lot of people are doing this. Now, you can farm these by yourself, but it's very time consuming if you're solo and you want to build an auction house in your garrison. So most people just go on the auction house and they buy these modules needed to get the auction house in their garrison, and that's where we come in, the gold makers. So we're gonna, like, each one of these, in order to make these green ones, you need to combine 4 items, like common items like these. You combine them into the actual module, and then you can sell the module. Now, they drop from various areas, and we're going to talk about the best locations to farm these. So before we do that, though, there's a total of 4 different modules. However, one of them drops in Ashran, so we're not going to go over that one. We're instead going to look at the auction control module right here, which is farmed in raids and dungeons. Now, I personally prefer to farm that in Iron Docks. I think Iron Docks is the best dungeon to run for both transmog but also the auction house parts, because they have really good green items, they got blue unique transmog items, and you can also get the good epic items inside of Iron Docks. So that's a no-brainer running Iron Docks, and it can be done easily solo as well. Then you also have this bad boy right here, the super cooling module. Now this one can also be farmed in a lot of different zones and from different mobs. However, the location that I'm standing at right now, all the way up north in Talador, is absolutely insane. Like, I usually do this in the 5-man group farm, but if the price is right on your realm, you can easily solo this farm and kill a ton of mobs per hour, because these guys, they hyper spawn like no tomorrow. It is an absolutely great gold farm. The green items from this farm, the transmog green items, are really bad, but there's the chance of getting epic items from these. But blue items and green items from this farm is relatively bad. So it's pretty much the auction house modules, and also like if you are lucky enough to get an epic item. But you can get stuff like the Blackrock Bulwark and Asheila's Waistguard. And if you don't know what that is, it is like super expensive transmog items that can drop from this location. Like the highest like gold valued epic BOE world drops in WoD can drop from these guys all the way up in Talador right here. So that's how you get the parts in order to craft the super cooling module. The next one, which is the cyclical power module, can be farmed in different zones from different mobs. And this one is relatively easy as well, because there's a location quite similar to this one, which you guys can see us farm here in the video, Inspires of Arak, and they hyper spawn just as fast. The thing that I love about this farm is there's no epics on the loot table. Like, these guys, they cannot drop any epics. However, the green items and the blue items can be extremely good. I've sold green items from this farm for like 50, 60,000 gold, blue items for above 100,000 gold. So they drop different green items, different blue items, and they drop different like modules as well. And the exact location of this spot right here is in Spires of Arak, and it's right here at the Howling Crag. That's the location of that one. So you got 3 different gold farms to do for 3 different sets of these auction house modules. You can sell them like piece by piece, but you'll make more gold like putting them together and selling the actual module. And when it comes to prices of these, which is obviously going to be a big factor if it's worth soloing it or not, search them up on your auction house. But just know that some of these are really expensive. Like the average price on EU is pretty good. The auction control module sitting at a medium price of 18k. Super cooling module 14k. Some people, like this realm in particular, I just want to see the potential of it. But this realm, what people are doing is they're farming them and then they're selling them on whatever realms have the best price. Some people even invest in them on high pop realms and sell them on medium and low pop realms. But 14k medium price on that. And then you have the one that comes from dungeons and raids, which is usually always the most expensive one. Has an average price of 50,000 gold on the auction house. And you can easily solo dungeon like Iron Docks in order to do this. But yeah, they're all pretty good farms. Farms that I've been doing for a long time now. Ever since WoD wasn't the current expansion, you've been able to efficiently do this farm. So highly advise you guys to at least give it a try if you haven't already. Now, one thing that is very crucial to this is in order to get the auction house parts to drop, you need to have the trading post level 2 in your garrison. So you got to get over to your garrison, and then you have to actually build the trading post level 2. Otherwise, these auction house modules, they cannot drop. But it's very easy. It's just, you need to wait. There's like a cooldown on building the trading post, but you don't need to do anything fancy in order to get the schematics or plans to build a trading post. It's very straightforward. So get the trading post and get busy. With that being said, I got tons of videos for retail with relevant farms in today's economy. So just make sure that you are subscribed to the YouTube channel, because that way you'll be notified whenever the next video goes live. And of course, as I said at the beginning of the video, feel free to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide with the link down below in the description. Appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.